Cats are fascinating pets to have, and every cat possesses unique characteristics when it comes to behavior and personality. While many people believe that cats differ primarily depending on their breed, there are countless cat owners who claim that gender may also make a significant difference in the characteristics that cats display. The debate between male and female cats has been ongoing among pet enthusiasts, with passionate advocates on both sides sharing their experiences and observations. Today we will explore 7 crucial differences between male and female cats that every potential and current cat owner should understand. These differences span from the obvious physical distinctions to the more subtle behavioral nuances that can influence your relationship with your feline companion for years to come. Most fundamental difference between male and female cats lies in their genitalia, and if you've ever brought a kitten home and wondered whether it's a boy or a girl, then there are several specific things to look for. Although it's definitely more challenging to determine gender in small kittens than in adult cats, there are reliable methods to make this identification. With female cats, the main anatomical feature to look for is the vulva. The easiest way to tell that a cat is female is to look for what resembles an upside-down exclamation mark or eye shape when viewing the genital area. The distance between the anus and the vulva in females is typically quite close, usually less than half an inch, even in adult cats. Male cats present quite different anatomical markers, and the anus and penis are positioned much further apart, usually more than half an inch in adult cats, while the testicles are positioned between them. The shape to look for in males resembles 2 dots or a colon when the testicles are present. In neutered males, you'll still notice the greater distance between the anus and where the penis is located, even though the testicles have been removed. One of the most noticeable differences between male and female cats becomes apparent in their overall size and physical build. Male cats are consistently larger and heavier than female cats, and this size difference is particularly pronounced if the male was not neutered until after sexual maturity was reached. This size advantage isn't just about weight. Male cats typically display a more robust and muscular build throughout their bodies. Additionally, male cats tend to develop distinctively large, wide cheeks and a more rounded facial structure compared to females. This characteristic facial development is directly attributed to testosterone levels in males, and these prominent cheeks serve multiple purposes in feline social dynamics. Large cheeks function as visual signals of physical fitness and strength to other cats, both male and female, communicating readiness for territorial disputes with other males while simultaneously serving to attract potential female mates. Interestingly, males often retain these distinctive large cheeks even after they are neutered, making them a reliable indicator of gender even in altered cats. Many cat owners have noted that their neutered males maintain that characteristic tomcat appearance throughout their lives, giving them a distinguished and robust look that many find appealing. Urine marking represents one of the most significant behavioral differences between male and female cats, and understanding this behavior is crucial for any cat owner. Marking occurs when a cat sprays a small amount of urine onto a vertical surface, mimicking the territorial behaviors observed in big cats in the wild. Domestic cats employ urine spraying to mark their territory and announce their presence in a specific area, but cats also utilize this behavior to communicate various other messages, such as advertising their availability for mating. Unneutered males are far more likely to engage in urine marking because they are driven by high testosterone levels, but even neutered males can continue this behavior, though typically to a much lesser degree. The territorial instinct remains strong in many males even after neutering, though the intensity usually decreases significantly. Some females also engage in urine marking, but they are considerably less likely to do so than their male counterparts. Beyond marking behaviors, female cats do possess some distinct advantages over males in certain developmental areas. Female kittens typically open their eyes earlier than male kittens, allowing them to begin exploring and understanding their world sooner than their male siblings. Females also reach sexual maturity earlier, typically between 7 to 12 months of age, compared to 9 to 12 months for males. Research has also suggested that female cats may live longer than male cats on average, although numerous factors beyond gender influence feline lifespan. Perhaps the most fascinating and debated difference between male and female cats lies in their behavioral patterns and personality traits. However, whether or not cats have been neutered or spayed plays an absolutely crucial role in determining their behavior, often overshadowing natural gender tendencies. Unneutered males typically display more aggressive behaviors toward other males, actively mark their territory throughout their environment, and persistently seek out females in heat. These behaviors are driven by powerful hormonal urges that can make intact males challenging household companions. However, when males are neutered, they generally undergo a remarkable transformation, becoming much more laid back, extremely sociable, playful, and affectionate with their human families. Neutered males often form exceptionally close bonds, both with their owners and with other cats in the household, leading many to describe them as particularly loving and devoted companions. Female cats have long been stereotyped as being aloof and standoffish, but this characterization isn't entirely accurate and depends heavily on their spay status. Females that have not been spayed spend considerable time during their heat cycles actively searching for males, during which they vocalize extensively and can actually become quite loving and attention-seeking toward their human companions. Once females are spayed, they no longer experience heat cycles, eliminating these behaviors and generally becoming more relaxed and predictable in their daily routines. Despite becoming calmer after spaying, females typically retain their strong nurturing instincts and often adopt and care for other kittens that may be introduced to the household. However, spayed females are generally less inclined toward playful behavior compared to their male counterparts, and may display more dominant behaviors, particularly when other cats attempt to invade their preferred resting spots or territories within the home. All cats possess a natural love for exploring their surroundings, but roaming behavior varies significantly between different cats based on both gender and neuter status. Generally, intact tomcats tend to display much greater roaming behavior compared to intact females, as well as neutered males and females. This increased roaming in intact males is driven by their need to patrol large territories and seek mating opportunities. When examining territorial behaviors specifically, the dynamics shift depending on whether cats are intact or altered. For intact cats, males are usually more territorial overall, controlling larger geographic territories, and showing greater willingness to engage in physical fights when defending their claimed areas. These territorial disputes can be quite intense, and are often accompanied by the loud vocalizations that many people hear during nighttime hours. For neutered and spayed cats, the territorial dynamics actually reverse somewhat. Female cats tend to be more territorial compared to neutered males, though this territoriality typically manifests differently than in intact cats. Cats displaying strong territorial behaviors often show aggression toward other cats, and sometimes dogs, but your cat is unlikely to direct aggressive behavior toward people due to territory issues. Female cats are frequently reported to be more standoffish toward unfamiliar humans and animals, and they may maintain this reserved behavior even toward animals within the same household. Females often remain territorial over preferred spots throughout the house or even over their favorite human family member. Because of their inherently territorial nature, female cats are more likely to establish themselves as the head of the household hierarchy, and will make their preferences perfectly clear to other cats sharing their space. Females typically do not enjoy rough-and-tumble play as much as males, and most female cat owners report that their cats rarely form bonds strong enough to result in mutual cuddling or grooming behaviors with other female cats. However, female cats may engage in cuddling or grooming behaviors with male cats, especially male littermates with whom they've established early bonds. Understanding potential health issues before welcoming a new cat into your home is essential for providing proper care throughout their lifetime. Both male and female cats face certain gender-specific health challenges that responsible owners should be aware of and prepared to address. Female cats are susceptible to several reproductive health issues, including uterine cysts and tumors, pyometra, a serious uterine infection caused by inflammation of the uterine lining, mammary cancer, and false pregnancies. Pyometra is particularly dangerous, as it can be life-threatening if not treated promptly, potentially causing the uterus to rupture and leading to sepsis. Fortunately, most of these serious health problems can be prevented by having your female cat spayed, since spaying removes the majority of female reproductive organs that are affected by these conditions. Male cats face their own unique set of health challenges, with urinary tract issues being among the most common and serious concerns. Male cats are particularly prone to urinary blockages, which can be life-threatening if not treated immediately. These blockages often result from crystal or stone formation in the urinary tract, leading to severe discomfort and potentially kidney failure, if left untreated. Many cat owners have shared experiences of multiple unrelated male cats developing urinary issues, highlighting how common this problem can be. Other male-specific health issues include feline tail gland hyperplasia, which affects the tail glands and causes infections while producing foul-smelling discharge. Unlike the reproductive health issues affecting females, many of the health problems that commonly affect male cats cannot be prevented through neutering alone, making regular veterinary care and preventive measures particularly important for male cat owners. The question of whether male or female cats are more affectionate represents one of the most hotly debated topics among cat enthusiasts, and the answer is far more nuanced than many people realize. Popular opinion and countless anecdotal reports suggest that male cats are more affectionate and friendly overall. Many cat owners describe their neutered males as being more outgoing, engaging, and willing to socialize compared to their female counterparts. Male cats often display a tendency to be more trusting and less questioning in their interactions with humans, showing less of the standoffish behavior that some associate with cats in general. If you have a house cat that loves spending hours on the sofa cuddling with family members, there's a good chance you have a male. Male cats tend to be more vocal and playful throughout their lives, while females often prefer to maintain their independence and may be more inclined to let you sleep peacefully through the night. The social nature of male cats often makes them appear more clingy, which naturally translates to more obvious displays of affection. Female cats, on the other hand, tend to march to the beat of their own drum, and unless they've built a strong, trusting bond with a person, they prioritize their freedom and independence. Adult female cats are often perfectly content being alone and may actually find it bothersome when humans want to invade their personal space for cuddling or extended interaction. However, research into feline personality types has revealed that the relationship between gender and affection is not as straightforward as popular belief suggests. A study examining the personality traits of cats compared characteristics such as friendliness, sociability, and independence between males and females, finding that sex was not a determining factor in overall cat personality. This suggests that while trends may exist, individual personality, early socialization experiences, and environmental factors play equally important roles in determining how affectionate a cat will be. Female cats are indeed loyal and love their owners just as much as males, but there's a crucial difference between wanting attention and needing attention. Males tend to be slightly more needy in their affection-seeking behaviors, whereas female cats can often take or leave human interaction, depending on their mood and circumstances. The natural behavior of cats actually suggests that females might be more naturally inclined toward affection due to their strong maternal instincts and tendency to live in social groups when resources allow, unlike males who typically live more solitary lives in the wild. When deciding between a male or female cat, it's important to remember that your cat's individual personality, unique background, environment, and the role you play as an owner will ultimately determine their behavior and affection levels more than their gender alone. Cats, whether male or female, are far more likely to adjust their affection and love based on the emotional environment you create and whether there are compelling reasons for them to express love and affection in the first place. The experiences shared by countless cat owners reveal the beautiful diversity within both genders. Some describe their neutered males as the most loving companions they've ever known, following them everywhere and serving as constant shadows throughout their daily routines. Others celebrate their female cats' gentle, sensitive natures and their ability to form deep, meaningful bonds while maintaining their independence and dignity. Early socialization plays a massive role in determining how affectionate any cat will be toward humans. Cats that have been properly handled and socialized from a young age are more likely to be happy and confident with their human families, regardless of gender. Cats that haven't received adequate early socialization may be more cautious around their human housemates, but with patience and understanding, most can learn to trust and show affection. The choice between male and female ultimately comes down to your personal preferences, living situation, and what you're looking for in a feline companion. If you prefer a cat that's likely to be more outgoing and actively seeks attention and interaction, a neutered male might be the perfect choice. If you appreciate a more independent companion who shows affection on their own terms while maintaining their dignity and personal space, a spayed female could be ideal. Remember that every cat is an individual with their own unique personality that transcends gender stereotypes. The most important factors in ensuring a loving, affectionate relationship with your cat are providing proper care, creating a safe and nurturing environment, and respecting your cat's individual needs and preferences. Whether you choose a male or female, the bond you build through patience, understanding, and consistent care will be the true determinant of your relationship's success. If you found this comprehensive guide helpful in understanding the differences between male and female cats, please subscribe to our channel for more in-depth pet care content. Share this video with friends, family members, or anyone else who might benefit from this information as they consider welcoming a feline companion into their lives. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content for cat lovers everywhere.